What is up, you absolute bunch of DeFi legends? So every now and then we get the opportunity to get into a protocol nice and early that's paying out some absolutely insane APRs, which could potentially have some legs to carry on for some time. Now, the protocol I'm going to talk about today is an arbitration platform. So like some of the ARB bots that are out there at the moment, this one is a little more transparent in my opinion, and that's why it's caught my attention. So I'm going to run you through ARBCORE. So I jumped in about 24 hours ago with the minimum, so it's like $50, so I put $51 in. And if we go over here now, you'll see that I've earned in the last 24 hours 51 cents, so it's exactly 1%. So before I go any further, I'm going to show you what this has been doing for the past month. Now, this has been running for, I believe, around 4 months, so it's still very early. The web platform has only been going since December. It started as a Telegram bot on the TON chain, which wouldn't have caught my attention at all, but the fact it's a web protocol now, I can really get my teeth into this. So if you see here, it gives you every single day in February what USDT was earning. If you'd have input some USDT, this is what you would have got. Now, I know people that have been in this for a month. I've been watching this from the shadows for about 2 weeks, just to see how it all goes. I don't like to be the first person in, but I do like to see, you know, how things sort of play out over a month or two. So here you can see on an average it's been at 1.13% per day. They're not promising fixed returns, which I think is good, because I think it's almost impossible to promise fixed returns in anything, and this is an absolute outright Ponzi. And so you've got the monthly total is 31%. So this is on USDT, so bear that in mind. I went in with USDT because the minimum to get involved is $50. I just wanted to, you know, test the waters a little bit, and now I'm a bit more confident with how it all works. I'm going to put in a bit more change actually on this video, so I'm going to show you how to do it. So if we have a look on the side here, there's a multitude of tabs. You can come over here to the website. I will leave the link in the pinned comment, and you can come have a look for yourself. So on arbitration here, you'll see what you put in here. I've used USDT. You can also use Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, or BNB. These ones here, which I'm going to show you in a minute, they're currently being beta tested, right? So they're going to be available probably quite soon. But at the moment, these are the ones that are available. So if you've got any of this, you know, any risk capital you want to put in any of these, you can do it. And you can actually exchange them on this site as well. So I'll show you all that as we get to it. But on this particular page, you can see what I've earned there, 51 cents. It's exactly 1% in the last 24 hours. And if we go down a little bit, I'll show you. This is what I put in. You can see there, $51. That was yesterday. And if we go to arbitrage here, you'll see that the money that the funds that I put in, try and get rid of this, hold on. The funds that I put in go into a specific pool. And you can actually see the transaction IDs of these transactions, which is quite unusual for these type of arbitration platforms. So that's why it has caught my attention more than some of the ones I've rejected recently. You know, people send me stuff every now and then. I'm happy to look at it, and most of it I tend to pass on. But you can see my computer's a little bit slow, but if we come down here, you can see the transaction IDs. So if we click on one of those there, it will take us. This was on the TON chain. You can see on TON viewer. Again, some of you guys might want to go through this with a fine tooth comb. That's absolutely fine. But you'll see some of the others. If we go down a little bit, might be on a different chain. So let's see on this one here. That's TON chain as well. Let's see if I can find one. I saw one a little while ago from Solana. So I don't want to spend too much time doing this. You guys can come on and have a look at that if you like. Here, SolScan, there you go. So it will give you some of the transaction IDs. So there is some element of transparency going on in this protocol, which I quite like. I always call anything that I don't have complete control over, I always call it DGen play. And as you guys know, I've got 10% DGen DNA. But this is something that you do have to have a 30-day outlook on, because your funds are locked for 30 days initially. But if you want your funds back, your seed money back after 30 days, you can get that back quite easily. But what I do like about this is that it has an auto withdrawal function. And again, this is working very well. I know lots of people that are doing this right now. So say for example, you've put in USDT on the Binance Smart Chain. That's exactly what I personally used. You can basically put in the wallet address that you want to withdraw to, set up your 2FA and save it, and that will auto withdraw the profits every time it hits $10. You can, if you're a total degen, just click the reinvest profit button. So basically you'll be enabling it just to keep on compounding, you know. But for me, whenever I get into one of these platforms, I like to get my return on investment as quickly as I can and just plan house money. But that's just me. Some of you guys are total degens, so you won't want to do that, but it's entirely up to you. But you can do it either way. You can auto withdraw, which I will be doing, or you can auto compound. So it's very straightforward. If you want to deposit, you just come up here to the top here. You select what you want to put in there. I'm using USDT, as I said before, and you just put the network you want to use. I'm using BNB because I have some spare change on there, and you just send the funds to this wallet here. And by the way, it's a very simple sign up. If I log out here for a second, I'm just going to show you how to get an account basically. So I'm going to log out, and all you need to do is if you don't have an account, you register now. You just need an email address. You know, you haven't got to give your inside leg measurement or your biometrics or anything like that. Just an email address and password, and you can set your account up straight away. Super simple. So I'm just going to sign back in again quickly. And if we have a look down here, you can see balances. So you can see at the moment I've got $51 in USDT in there at the moment, but nothing else. BNB is very interesting, by the way. I'm going to show you that in just a moment. So we go into the profitability percentage here. You'll see these are the real-time rates that are being earned at the moment. So Tether USDT is earning 1.38% per day. Solana is earning 1.65% per day. BNB is earning 2.08% per day. Bitcoin is earning 4% per day, and Ethereum is earning 1.86% per day. Now, each of these different assets has a different minimum requirement. So Tether is just $50. So if you just want to come in with a smaller amount, the Tether would probably be a great idea to do that. But if we come to limits here, you'll see that basically the minimum deposit is $50 on Tether. It's half for Solana, which is probably about, let's call it, you know, just under $50. 0.05 Bitcoin. Again, you guys can work all this out, exactly how much that is, but it's 1 BNB, so it's 684 to get involved. But I do know a few people that are using this BNB pool, and they're earning rather nicely with their, you know, on their BNB at the moment. So the minimum withdrawal here, as you can see, is $10. So obviously the larger your balance is, the quicker you're going to get there. And what I'm quite interested in actually is XRP's coming soon as well. It's in beta testing. I'm going to definitely be looking at that when that becomes available. And we've got exchanges. These are the exchanges that ARBCORE are using within their arbitrations. So you can just have a look down there. You'll see plenty that you recognize on there as well. And the contract here. So when you enter into a contract, you are basically signing up for 250% rewards before the contract ends. You can have multiple contracts at any one time, and you can start a new one as soon as one finishes. And it does say that on average the contract will fulfill within 3 to 5 months. So that's something to bear in mind. So you can have, again, you can come here and have a look through the trading contract terms. You can see the company is down here is 99 Capital Co Limited, and it gives you the company number. The founders, I believe, are Russian, and the business is registered in Hong Kong. Again, you can come on here and find out more about that. You've got the development plan. This is what they have coming up, you know, as a company. These are their goals going forward. Again, worth a good read if you're going to be chucking some risk capital in there. And if we come down to the bottom here as well, they do have an affiliate program. So obviously, if you guys are getting any value from this video, you know, feel free to use my link if you want to support the channel. But you guys can also do that as well. It is actually capped, so it's not a ridiculous affiliate program. You know, it's not crazy. I'll show you actually if I come down to where is it, network program I think it is, and rank. It'll give you an idea. What I do like is the rewards that you can get are actually based on, you know, your personal input. So the I think my computer's been a bit weird here. So the bronze level here, you can see down the bottom, if you've got $250 or more in there, you get a certain, you know, level and ability to earn from affiliates, and the higher you go, the more you can earn. So, but you can see at the bottom there, it goes up to insane amounts. The people that put in loads and loads of personal investment, they can obviously have a much wider access to affiliate rewards, but I think that's fair. So obviously, yeah, if you guys want to support the channel, feel free to join up using my link, and I will love you a long time if you do. So one thing I do want to quickly show you is once you come to putting some funds in here, and they do show up straight away, by the way, it's very, very quick. You just have to click on a tab here that comes up that says auto earn. You have to click the tab. You'll see it once you put some fresh capital in. It will come up on this screen here. You just have to click auto earn, and that will put the funds into the pools, and the arbitration can start. So basically, you start earning your rewards. So you can see here I've earned 2 cents since doing this video. So I'm going to actually put a few more funds in right now. So I'm going to go to balances, and I'm going to go to top up balance here, and as you can see, I can just select Binance Smart Chain and just pop down here and copy the address. So I'm just going to pause the video while I do that, and when I come back, my balance should be another $100 higher. So bear with me for a moment, and there we go, 151.53. So that 100's gone in straight away. It took a matter of seconds. So if I come back to arbitration here, you'll see that I've got $151 in that contract, earning on average over 1% per day. And it looks as though, if we look at the thing I found on X, on their X page, and you'll see actually there's not even that many people following right now. It's still very, very early, and that is why I've decided to jump into this one, because it's super early. If this thing even runs for 2 years, 3 years, like some of the others have done in the past that we've covered on this channel, that would be absolutely phenomenal. So I'm getting in nice and early on this one. Again, this is not financial advice, guys. This is all for entertainment purposes only. So please do your own due diligence and only use risk capital. So you can see here, earning on average 1.13% per day on USDT. So I'm up for a bit of that, 100%. And if you actually come to their Telegram page, my computer's not allowing me to get there at the moment with this screen recording, but if you go to their Telegram page, which I will leave in the description, you'll see they've got some in real life events going on right now. They've got a big thing going on in Thailand at the moment. They do Zoom calls regularly. The founders, their faces are out there, which, you know, again, doesn't always mean everything in DeFi, but the fact they're not using AI voices and they're not using masks, I think is a positive, definitely. So, you know, I'm not putting my life savings in 100%, but I do, as I said before, have 10% degen DNA, and I do like to have a dabble with these protocols if I feel like I'm getting in early and the APRs are high enough for me to get a nice quick ROI. And don't forget, guys, if you want to get involved as well and share your links, you can speed that up a little bit as well. And if you guys have got some value from this video, please feel free to use my link. I will leave it in the pinned comment. And if you've got any questions about this at all, leave them in there. I will read all of them, and I will do my very best to answer them. I will leave the relevant links in the description as well for the Telegram page, for the X page, and everything like that. Come and do some research. It looks like a ton of fun right now. So it's definitely earning, it's definitely working. And I know a fair few people in ARBCORE at the moment that are doing very nicely. So definitely keep an eye on this one. And again, as I said before, if you've got any questions, leave them below and I will get back to you ASAP. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay bullish, and I'll see you all in the next one.